DHL is a brand known worldwide due to its iconic yellow and red branding. It can be seen on vans, moped, planes, boats, trains, bikes, and even helicopters. But for the first 33 years of the company's life, this wasn't the case, as DHL was branded white and red, and all their planes and vans were also white and red. This was until 2002, when they got involved in Formula 1. And to talk about why, we need to talk about the iconic Jordan F1 team. Jordan joined the F1 grid in 1991 and became a stalwart of the F1 midfield in the 90s and early 2000s. They had some iconic drivers such as Rubens Barrichello, Eddie Irvine, Martin Brundle, Ralf Schumacher, Damon Hill, Heinz-Harald Frentzen, Timo Glock and Nick Heidfeld. And they were also the first ever team to take a chance on a little known driver called Michael Schumacher. Jordan was also known for some iconic sponsors, such as their iconic 7-Up livery in their debut year. And from 1996 to 2005, cigarette brand Benson & Hedges was the primary sponsor of Jordan. In places where cigarette adverts were banned, they would become Bitten and Hisses, which led to the Jordan snake livery. In 1998, this would become Buzzing Hornets, which led to the Hornet livery. And in 2001, this became Bitten Heroes, and the livery changed to a shark. Another iconic sponsor of Jordan was Deutsche Post, who joined Jordan for the 2000 series. Deutsche Post would buy DHL in 2002 and went to Jordan to get DHL as a title sponsor for the 2002 season with the DHL logo on the side of the car, and also to change the car's livery to the DHL colours of white and red. Needing the money, team principal Eddie Jordan accepted the sponsorship, so the Jordan would be white and red for the 2002 season, similarly to the BAR of 2002, which was white and red, or the Ferrari, which was red and white, and the McLaren, which was white, grey and red, and the Toyota, which was white and red. But that didn't matter to Jordan, as he just needed the money to make sure they could go racing. So Jordan let all the other sponsors know that for 2002, the Jordan car would be white and red. And this is when the issue started. Eddie Jordan would receive a message from Benson & Hedges saying that in their contract it stated the car must be yellow. So this put Eddie Jordan in a very tough position, where he could lose one of his two big sponsors. Knowing this, Eddie requested a meeting with the heads of DHL, and in this meeting, Eddie handed out some leaflets. On page 1, there was 7 pictures of vans, all of them white. On page 2, there was 3 white aeroplanes. Then, on page 3, there were 5 white vans and 2 yellow vans. And on page 4, there were 2 white planes and 1 yellow one. He said to them, "You have asked me to try and make DHL the major logistics brand in the world, and in this current situation, I can't do that." He would then go on to say, "Every marketing guru will tell you that you should never change the colours of your brand. But here you must bite the bullet and pay the expense for long-term gain." So, DHL did that. They bit the bullet and changed their branding to yellow and red. So Benson & Hedges were happy, DHL were happy, and Jordan was able to have both sponsors on the car for the 2002 season. Jordan would go on to have a mixed year in 2002, finishing 6th in the Constructors' Championship. The Jordan team would eventually close at the end of the 2005 season due to financial struggles, and they would sell to become Midland Racing for the 2006 season, a car which was red with a bit of white and black. Midland would eventually become Spiker in 2007, then Force India in 2008. Force India would become Racing Point in 2018, and then that team would become Aston Martin in 2021. And I think they're doing pretty well at the moment. As for DHL, they haven't changed their logo since 2002 and remain yellow and red to this day. And Eddie Jordan received a small royalty check every month in the post. So that is the story of how Formula 1 team Jordan F1 forced DHL to change their branding and become their iconic red and yellow. I have first heard about this story from Eddie Jordan's podcast with David Coulthard called Formula for Success. It's very good and well worth the listen. But if you have enjoyed this, make sure you check them out. But also, subscribe to the channel. We do loads of F1 stuff, and it's lots of fun. Until next time, goodbye.